Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're brand new to the channel, my name is Brittany. This is Brits Books and Beauty, where we explore all things beauty related and read some of our favorite books. I do realize that I am a little bit behind in my book uploading / reading. I definitely need to get back on track, and hopefully by the end of the year, I will still have accomplished reading one book a month on average. I still want to complete my reading list, so I will work on that and try to get back on track. But in the meantime, I'm super stoked to film this video today. A few weeks ago, my mother-in-law and I found a pair of lashes at our local Sally's Beauty, and those were the Ardell Aqua Lashes. Now this is a water-activated lash band that you don't need glue for. And I did actually try out a pair. I kind of wanted to do a little bit of experimenting before I shot my video. And what I discovered is that they're super easy to use. The adhesive that is on there is very strong. So my lashes stayed all day. They were very comfortable, so easy to apply. They lasted all day. And on top of that, they're actually reusable if cared for properly. So essentially the lashes, I got about I'm going to call it 2 3/4 use out of. So I got 2 uses of the lashes performing perfectly. And then I did have one time where one of the lashes, my third time wearing them, one of the lashes sat perfectly the whole time, and the other lash had started to lift in the corners. Now, there's a couple of different reasons that could have happened. Number one, the adhesive on one of the lashes I could have lost more adhesive on one during removal than I did on the other. The other option is that I didn't actually pinch it down or push it down quite as tightly as I did the other. So maybe if I had done it perfectly, it would have stayed. I mean, who knows? But I got these at Ulta for like $5 a pair, give or take a dollar or two. And I think 2 to 3 wears out of a single lash where you don't have to apply glue. That's pretty freaking cool. So I'm really thrilled. I think they're worth the price point for sure. And let's kind of dive into instructions. So what you basically do is you obviously want to trim these lashes. Number one, they've got extra pieces on both sides of the lash, so that needs to come off. But on top of that, they're very long. I had to trim quite a bit off of the ends of mine. Make sure when you're trimming your lashes that you are trimming the long side, not the short side, because you're going to lose your taper. So always trim from the outer corner where the lashes are longer so you don't lose that. So once you have the lashes trimmed to fit your eye shape, what you're going to do next is dip the band in some warm water for 20 seconds. And then I personally like to set my lashes aside and kind of let them get tacky like I do with normal lashes. And then once that happens, I will pick up the lash. I'm going to kind of dab off some of that water so I don't mess up my eye look. And then I can apply the lashes. So super easy. I've already got a set trimmed and ready to rock and roll. I just wanted to have kind of a complete product so you guys knew what you were looking for. So without further ado, I think that we should get into applying the lash. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna take my first lash right here with my tweezers. I've got my cup of warm water and I'm gonna let it sit for 20 seconds. So you want to submerge the band completely. Your lashes are going to get wet, so don't worry about it. So I'm gonna set the lashes aside so they can dry a little bit and so that the adhesive gets tacky, which it should already be. And then I'll move on to my next lash. Same thing. Okay, now I'm going to take a Q-tip and I'm going to kind of dry the lashes a little bit. I am wearing waterproof eyeliner, but I want to make sure that I'm not drizzling a bunch of water all over my eye. And I am being very careful not to touch the cotton tip to the lash line. because that's where all my adhesive is. Once that part is done, I can go ahead and apply my lash. All right, on to lash number 2. All right, so I have my lashes on. It is a little bit of practice to get them on right. The nice thing about them is the adhesive is so strong that if you needed to, before they set completely, if you needed to pick them up and move them, I don't think it's going to affect the quality of the bond. These lashes are pretty easy to use once you get the hang of it. I've applied, this is my 4th application now, so it probably looked a little bit easier than it actually is. And I definitely think that they are worth the price point. If I can get 3 uses out of a single pair of lashes that costed me $5, that's under, you know, $2 a pair of lashes. That's pretty decent. And that's without using any of my own glue. That's just using the adhesive that's on the band. I think that what we'll find moving forward is there might be a consistency issue in how much adhesive is on the bands. My mother-in-law did not have the same success that I did when putting on her lashes. And there's definitely a possibility that maybe her lashes didn't have the same amount of adhesive as mine did, or my original pair did. So we'll have to see this new pair, how well it lasts. You know, I can't really speak for every single pair because this is only my 2nd one, but I can tell you that if they're consistent and if they're pretty sure quality control wise that all the pairs have the same amount of adhesive, then I'm really freaking impressed with how these things work. Pretty simple. Again, just to kind of rehash, take them out of the package, trim them to your eye length. You want to soak the band in warm water for 20 seconds. I like to let mine sit like I do with normal lashes, just to allow the adhesive to dry a little bit and become tackier. And then I take a cotton bud, clean off or dry off all the excess water that's in the lash line so that when I go to put them on my eyes, I'm not ruining the eye makeup that I've already done. Removal is pretty easy. What I like to do is I take micellar water, which is oil-free, or just warm water on a cotton bud, dip it in or whatever. Don't put oil on these because that's going to ruin the adhesive. And then I kind of roll the lashes. I get nice and soaking wet and roll the lashes off my eyes. This is strong adhesive. Please do not try to just pull them off like you can with some other lashes. This glue is a lot different, and I think you're going to find that you're going to lose lashes that way. So again, warm water or micellar water, run that baby along the lash line and then roll with the cotton bud kind of down, and it'll kind of roll the lash off your eye. Okay. All right, guys, I think that's it. Again, this is just a little tester, or I guess a PSA about the Ardell Aqua Lashes. I think they're pretty cool, pretty easy to apply, and I would really love to know in the comments below if you guys have tried them and what your experience was. In the meantime, again, if you're brand new, thanks for checking me out. If you haven't already and you're interested in this type of content, please like and subscribe and share with like-minded individuals. If you are a returning viewer, hey, how's it going? I know it's been a hot minute. I will try to get better about uploading. All I can say is that I am lazy and I'm sorry. Moving forward, I'll really try to kick out more content. I'm also on Instagram. That's BritsBooksandBeauty 2020. I'll double check that. I'll put the link in the summary of this, and you guys can find me on Instagram for content that is just not worth YouTubing. So I will see you guys later. Thanks again for coming by, and see ya. Bye.